Shaka, we can start speculating on what groups are going to come out. What did you pick for your, let's still call it the group of death. I know that's overused.
I was given a looser set of rules to live by.
Ooh.
Looking at the 4 pots and teams that I'd be interested in seeing how they do. I thought Nigeria were outstanding during the course of World Cup qualifying in CAF. When you look at the group that they were in, that included Cameroon and Algeria.
So this is a group where you think all 4 can get out.
Yeah, this is a group where
the group of death,
any 2 out of this 4 could get out. Out of the group. That is what I'm looking at. And 4 teams that I am interested in seeing not only how they do in the group, but if they do progress, exactly how deep they can go. As a result, I have Costa Rica in there, who were outstanding 4 years ago and have continued to be great. Uruguay, I really want to see how they do again. And Belgium, I think, haven't delivered by their own expectation in the last 2 World Cups. I want to see how they do this time around, now that some of those players have matured.
Gab, we posed you something different, a group of life, perhaps an easy way through for all 4 teams. What did you go for?
Well, I went for a group comprising Russia, Peru, Tunisia, and Panama. You could obviously argue that those possibly the worst teams in each of the pots. Again, I don't want to get hate mail. You could argue that, but yeah, and I think actually in a group like this, it would be so level that you wonder if maybe Tunisia and Peru might not be the 2 favorites to get out of it.
What about a potential group with lots of juicy storylines in it? What would be the ideal group to come out of the hat for that?
Well, I tried to wrap my head around it. I think a group involving, I took as sort of my starting point, France, because they intersect with a lot of other nations, and I imagined a group involving France, Uruguay, because I love the notion of Cavani going up against terrorizing French defenses like he does in Ligue 1. I had okay, this one's slightly lame, but I had Denmark because Christian Eriksen against Hugo Lloris. But the other one, which I thought was interesting, is Morocco. Obviously, Hervé Renard doing a fantastic job going back, and he's done a fantastic job throughout Africa after doing a not so good job when he was back in France. The one time he got a shot at Lille. And now Morocco flying. I think they've got one of the best defenses in African qualifying. And having him go and upend France's stellar attack, or try that, I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Now, I seem to be the only one on the show today who has a nation represented in Russia, so I was asked...
Just rub it in.
For now.
Just rub it in.
I was, for now, not going to last long. I was asked to plot England's ideal path out of a group. Who would you want? Well, if you're going to be in pot 2, you want Poland, surely, don't you? From pot 1, and then from
this is your group.
Pot 3.
This is your group.
This would be the ideal group: Tunisia and Saudi Arabia.
I think you'll still get knocked out.
Think England could get out of that group?
Oh, no, you'll still get knocked out. You find a way.